Hello, everyone. My name is Gary Washington, and I'm here with my partner, Alicia Navarro, and we're going to analyze the Antico Cafe Greco case. Starting with the overview, we will look at the bluff, analysis, and conclusion. All right, with regards to the bluff, in the short term, we feel like Antico Cafe Greco should pool the barista's efforts to serve a single line, and secondly, have the baristas attend training. However, in the long term, we feel like they should perform research analysis to determine customer preference on implementation of automated baristas and mobile ordering. The immediate improvement would result in expected wait times and lines and systems to be 4.61 minutes and 6.11 minutes, respectively. As far as the analysis, we look at unpooled, 3 baristas untrained, which is the current process, 3 baristas trained, 3 fully automated machines. When it comes to the pool, 3 baristas untrained, 3 baristas trained, 3 full automated machines. With regard to unpooled, 4 baristas untrained, 4 baristas trained, 4 fully automated machines. And then we have the pool, 4 baristas untrained, 4 baristas trained, 4 full automated machines.
Thanks, Gary. So for our analysis, we did a couple of things. We looked at queuing and then we followed up with a simulation comparison. And what these do is they look at process improvements, but they use different methods and they have different pros and cons. So for the unpooled, we looked at the 3 baristas trained, untrained, 3 trained baristas, and 3 fully automated machines. And the KPIs that we used were time waiting in line, which is W sub Q, time in the system, W sub S, and then we have our simulation comparison. So for the 3 untrained baristas, which is the current process, we have 14.95 minutes waiting in line. Then we have 16.45 minutes time in the system. And as far as simulation comparison goes, we have 15.69 minutes. For the 3 trained baristas, we have 14.42 time waiting in line, 15.92 time in system, and 15.56 for the simulation. For the 3 fully automated machines, we have 14.25 time waiting in line, 15.75 time in system, and 16.55 for the simulation. Now, there is some variability as far as the simulation goes in terms of how close it is to the KPI used for queuing, but I think overall it's fairly close. Now, taking a look at the pooled analysis, we have the 3 untrained baristas, 3 trained baristas, and 3 fully automated machines. Now, the W sub Q for the 3 untrained baristas is 4.78 minutes. W sub S is 6.28 minutes, and the simulation is 6.17 minutes. For the 3 trained baristas, we have 4.61 for W sub Q, 6.11 for W sub S, and then 6.04 for the simulation. The 3 fully automated machines are 4.55 for W sub Q, 6.05 for W sub S, and 7.8 for the simulation. Now for the pooled analysis, the bolded is our recommendation, which is 3 trained baristas. Next, we actually added an additional barista and compared that using the unpooled and the pooled. So for the 4 untrained baristas, the W sub Q was 1.95. The W sub S was 3.45, and the simulation was 3.38. For the 4 trained baristas, we had W sub Q at 1.88, W sub S at 3.38, and the simulation was also 3.38. And for the 4 fully automated machines, W sub Q is at 1.86, W sub S is at 3.36, and the simulation is 3.29. And as you can tell, in comparison to the 3 baristas, 4 baristas have a significantly lower time waiting in line and time in the system. And you're also seeing a tighter correlation with the simulation in comparison to the queuing. Finally, we looked at pulling that additional barista. So the 4 untrained baristas, the W sub Q is 36 seconds, W sub S is 1.51 minutes, and the simulation is 1.5. The 4 trained baristas is also 36 seconds, W sub S is 1.51 minutes, and the simulation is 1.5. And as you notice, all 3 of these conditions are exactly the same. So that's definitely telling of what adding the additional barista and pulling the training does for the system. Overall, based upon the KPIs that I just went over, we recommend that the pulling and training should be first implemented, since the W sub Q, which is the time in line, is reduced from 14.95 minutes to 4.61 minutes. And the W sub S is reduced from 16.45 minutes to 6.11 minutes. And what this is going to do, it'll increase overall performance and accommodation of variability in the service requests. Additionally, it's really important to note that barista utilization will still remain at 95%. So that means baristas are going to be making drinks at 95% of the time. In addition, the variability will be reduced by 50% with the implementation of training. And what this means is you're going to have a standardization in the drinks that are made. And additionally, the ambiance, so ACG is a historical significance and it has lots of artwork, and we believe that can help decrease perceived wait times. Additionally, if the research indicates that automation and mobile ordering is desired, variability in perceived wait times would be further reduced. And if the business and revenue increase, hiring a 4th server at full time, in addition to pulling and training, would reduce that wait in line to 36 seconds and that wait in the system to a minute 0.51. And then you're also going to decrease utilization to 17%.
Thank you, Alicia. In conclusion, we feel like Antico Cafe Greco should implement training and pooling in the short term, and in the long term, perform research to determine customer preference on implementation of automated barista and mobile ordering. Thank you. We'd like to thank you for your time.